One of the wonderful things about teaching at the University of Pennsylvania is you have the opportunity to allow your brain, your mind, and your creativity to flourish. So as a sociologist, I have always been interested in social relationships, especially the interrelationships among racial groups. I always hold that you don't have any race existing by itself. Races need each other and they need to feed off of each other. So the idea for this particular exhibition at Penn Museum came out of my effort to create a collection of posters. This effort to create a collection of posters was derived from my conversation with a couple of my colleagues on The History Detectives, which is a television program that I've been doing for about the last 11 years. Two of my colleagues on that program work in auctions and they work a lot with collectors. I asked them to advise me what I needed to do to put together my own collection, and they did. And as a result of what they told me to do, I was able to put together this collection. And I think it's a wonderful collection. What this collection captures is a dimension of race that you've never seen before. The visitors to this exhibit will experience a journey through about 90 years of history. It starts at the beginning of the Civil War and goes all the way up to the heart, the heat of the independence movement in Africa. And during that span of time, you had Africans and African Americans participating in wars, the Civil War, the Spanish-American War, World War I, World War II. And throughout this period, the bodies of these black people are used to recruit black people to fight in these wars, either on the side of the United States government, the French government, the British government, the Belgian government, and also some of these posters are meant to vilify the Africans, to make them appear bad and to shed a negative light on them. And so why were these posters made? Well, the answer is in what you see in these posters up close. Now, you know, you look at television, you can look at on the internet, and you can see some of these images, but you can't see them in their real life-size form or be able to really appreciate the colors from these old documents dating back to the Civil War. And, you know, the real purpose of this exhibit is to stretch the reach of my teaching. Because as an educator, and I feel that my vocation is to educate, it is very important for me to be innovative and me to be creative in how I do that. The Penn Museum is providing me with another opportunity to do it. I already do it in the classroom. I already do it with the articles I write. I already do it on television. So now I'm doing it here at the Penn Museum as a way of introducing the general public as well as anybody else who would care to come and see a little known aspect of American history as told through the bodies of black people.